I'm a story writer. To me, the word story means a lot to me. It could mean the stories I write, the world that I created, the characters that I met. I saw them grow, and I saw their love, their hate, their conflict, their struggle, and their love and hate, their reunion and retaliation. Or it could mean the people that I meet, the things that I experience, the new places I'm going, the first time I set foot on a path, or a handshake between me and a friend that I'm probably never gonna see again. Stories mean a lot to me. But here's the thing. I'm 22 years old now. That's roughly 8,030 days, 192,000 hours, and God knows how many minutes or seconds. But the thing is, how many how many seconds do I actually remember? We have so many things we left behind, so many memories that I once told myself I will, I would never ever forget about this. But the sad thing is, I don't even remember what I forgot. So, for like a solution, we created books, we created words, we created video even, or voice recording. But really, when you walk into a bookstore, there's thousands or millions of books lying on a shelf that's never been written. That's never been read. There are videos on YouTube that have 10 views or less. And even in your family album, there are photos that's you just never went back to it. We created miraculous memories. We never go back to it. And I'm not okay with that. So the least we could do is try to make the stories come up again, spread them. I want to give an opportunity to people to do that. So I go on street. I give them a coffee cup, and I tell them to draw something related to their life on it. It could be something that they have when they're a child, or something left to them by their lover. Anything. It's it's a chance for them to tell a story, or maybe for them just to think what they left behind. Those stories once meant a lot to us. It still could, and it still will. This is Joe, and this is your story.
Can you do you have like a kind of like a story that you can put it in?
I don't know. Sure, I can tell you this, like
Okay,
how I
okay,
learned to sort of draw.
all right,
When I was in like sixth grade, I got bullied a lot.
okay,
So I would just sort of sit and draw the people that I didn't like because I really feuded over what I would do to them if I got the chance. I'm not gonna murder anyone by any means, but it was sort of like a coping mechanism, and I don't know. I like to read as well, so comic books were sort of like a. I like to read. I like to draw. It's not take it out on these people. They'll learn someday. So that's what I ended up doing.
So I'm just curious, what's your major?
I'm in advertising.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So I gotta sort of be able to draw, but not really. um,
So the the comic thing, like the thing you do with people, you don't the story you have never told this to anyone, right? Like not that many people know.
no, not really. No. I mean, like my parents know that.
Okay.
And I didn't like people in sixth grade, so I drew them with like mustaches and stuff. So that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
I really like to draw, even though I'm not an art major at all
Okay.
whatsoever. Please don't judge me. And I really like comic book style art and ancient Greek, how they sort of structure their things.
Okay.
So I've sort of done a mix of the two. And then Big Pal, and my mom used to be called Brenda B because my mom is named Brenda, and
Okay.
she likes bees, so I
Brenda
used to call her B. So.
All right. All right. So why the cat?
So the cat is because like my girlfriend and I we came up with these really like adorable dorky nicknames for each other.
Okay.
For send it down to me. And I actually just did the same thing for her this morning, so hopefully she gets those soon.
He died in June. Well, he was sick for 6 years. So it was a little hard to figure out. Obviously, we didn't figure out what was wrong with him or we would have saved him. He loved to play the guitar and he loved soccer. And he loved to play soccer. He wasn't a star. He wanted to be a star. He wasn't a star. But he worked really hard. And he succeeded at playing soccer. So, you know, he was a beautiful person. His life was a success. It was just a short life.
How old is he?
He was 25. Almost 26.
And his prime.
Yeah. It's happy and sad. People live, people die. And our story of Luke is happy and sad. He's in heaven. We know where he is. He's fine. He's having a good time today. I don't know what he's doing. But we're sad. You know, it's 5 months today, and we miss him a lot. So it's sad for us, but happy, you know, and we have to deal with it. And it's, you know, my mom right now. My mom is in a nursing home. She's 95, but she's got a broken hip, and so that's a big problem right now. She's in a lot of pain. But, you know, everybody lives, everybody dies.
Documentarians are supposed to be objective to avoid having any effect on the story, and yet we have more effect than anyone because we decide to tell it. And we decide how it ends. Will your story be yet another sad one of yet another man who just wanted to be happy? Or will your story acknowledge the very nature of stories and embrace the fact that sharing the sad ones can sometimes make them happy?
Okay.